Hello everyone, I'm David.
And I am Jakub.
Welcome to our channel Newspeech. Today we will be talking about the surroundings in the ESBS poster. Yes, Jakub?
That's right.
And firstly, what are the golden mounts in this poster?
The golden mounds represent the thoughts we wish to say. These are carried by the ships on the river. When we have a speech block or decide not to say something because we're afraid, the ships sink and the thoughts are tipped out onto the riverbank.
Okay, why are the mounts golden?
The mounds represent our thoughts, which are very important and valuable to the person who is speaking.
What happens to these mounts?
As a person lives with stammering and speech blocks, they have more and more unspoken thoughts. As a result, these mounds keep on growing. The person has to find other ways of getting their thoughts across. We already spoke about the porter, who is someone who carries the thoughts for the person with stammering. Another way of transporting thoughts is using trucks.
And the next object in the poster, the trucks. What are trucks?
Trucks are places which help a person to communicate and to get things done without having to speak. Some examples of truck include online shopping, social media, or self-checkout at shops.
And the next object is the crane. What does the crane represent?
The crane helps to get the ships over the dam. It represents a person with whom we are close and who makes us feel more comfortable and safe when we are speaking. It's usually a friend or a parent. One way in which they might help us is to begin speaking for us when we find it difficult. This then makes it easier for us to continue without feeling as much tension.
You can see a man with white cap. This is a manager. Who is a manager, Jakub?
The manager is usually a person who knows the person with stammering and speech blocks. They usually help to motivate them because they know that they're finding their speech quite hard. They give them opportunities to speak in order to try their best. A manager can make a person much more independent by making them speak in more situations. However, sometimes the manager can be too demanding and as a result put on a lot of pressure on the person with speech blocks.
Yes. Can you give an example?
One example is when the manager asks for a specific word to be said. This raises the importance of communication by increasing the associated emotions. Another example is when the manager feels disappointed when the person has signs of stammering or speech blocks. A concrete example might be a parent sending a child to a shop asking for a specific item where the child has to say some words in order to get it. This can create a lot of pressure because of the importance of the item.
Yes. And now we go to new speech technique. What happens to these mounts when we learn new speech system?
A person with ESBS has so many unspoken thoughts that when they learn new speech, they have to try to get them all out. They might just keep on talking. I remember when I learned new speech, for the first few years, I kept on talking so much that it was very hard to stop. Over the years, so many things built up that we just want to say all of them.
Okay. Thank you for watching this video.
And